second deal. Damn, I do need to put my eyebrows on. I'll put them on while we talk. I don't have no pants on. I'm trying to hide my pajamas. Okay. So I just wanted to do a I don't know, honestly I don't know what to call it. A video. She's supposed to be taking a nap. Here she comes. She walked past my room. Okay, so I wanted to do a video about kind of yesterday I had like some great moments. I'm realizing where I am in my life and who I am today and what I've been through this past 2018. We could talk about a 2018 recap in 20 minutes. 15 minutes. Ugh, that's not enough time. Whatever. I have it in my journal. So I'm just gonna start talking because I don't really know where to begin. But yesterday I had these moments of what I've been dealing with since January 2018. I can just give you a rundown. Since January 2018, I started. I had left a job that was not fulfilling for me. And then I began to draft my business plan, my goals. I'm not going to say what, because it's still very much in the works. And I just want to keep it really personal and close to me. But I started to work on that in about February or March, I should say, this year. Which is one of the reasons why I left that job, because the job was just not cutting it. Like, it just wasn't cutting it for who I was. Like, I was just turning into a new person and growing into a new person. The job was just like, you know, sometimes jobs can be really stifling because you can be growing into a new person and your job will still demand from you the same thing. The same routine, the same. And it's like, well, no, at this point now, I don't want to do this thing anymore. I feel strong enough to do something else. No, they don't want to hear that. They do not want to hear that. Do I like these earrings? Like, I look really great up close. But like far away, I feel like I look so blah. Let me see if I can even hear. Let me try. You know what? I can hear. Whatever. So it doesn't matter at this point. So then I started doing that. I started to take classes and dive into that very much, and it was wonderful. And then I move into I'm just gonna skip to June. So June is my birthday, and June, July is an important mark that happens in July, in June season. This is the beginning of summer, and this is the halfway year mark. So for the energy that you have for the year, so my energy for 2018 was 7. So this was my year of introspection and enlightenment and spiritual growth and focus of the internal spiritness of me. My next year is 8. So next year I'll be focusing on career, this profound wisdom. 8 is ruled by Saturn. So applying what I've learned in 7 into my life and reaping benefits from that in whatever sense it is. So as the halfway year mark comes, you start to feel the seven energy start to like dwindle away, and then the 8 energy starts to push in. So this is what started to happen. I got some amazing opportunities in this time, and I ran with it. Like I just literally ran with it and completely shifted my focus and shifted, just everything that I want to do is a many things I want to do, all leads to this one goal. And I've realized this as I've been growing and learning different aspects of business and of perseverance and discipline, that all that you are will lead you to the one place that you wish to be. And you must adjust and be able to be open to changing into something here and then moving into something there, because it all leads back to the same, and then the season changed, and I knew this was going to happen to me. I was saying yesterday, I knew that once it got cold, I was going to fall apart, and I did. And I wouldn't even say that I spoke into existence, because every year is the same for me. It's inevitable. Like every year the fall comes and I get so upset. I'm angry with Mother Nature. I'm like, why am I in this northern states? I don't understand why I'm here. It is cold. It is frigid. This is not naturally where I'm supposed to be. Yet here I am. So the season changed. It got cold. And I pray for everyone who is a summer baby during this time, because it is hard. It is not easy to live in the fall and the winter when your skin craves sun. Like my skin craves, thrives. And this is for everyone black, I should say, with a little melanated skin, that your skin thrives in the sun. Like look at me, I'm pale. This is pale to me. Like I need a tan. And then naturally the sun is it just brightens you. It's inspiring. You stare into the sun with your eyes closed, of course, and this is how I connect to God, and blue sky, heat makes you sweat. It's just wonderful. So this is starting to happen. I had to stop my summer art sales because it got cold, which made me upset. I started to realize that I only have about 10 weekends to do it, and I'm sweating, so like my nails are hot. They're sweating, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And that's really like 8, because by the time you miss one because of rain, you miss one because you have this really big event, you only have about 6 to 8 weekends to go outside and sell your work with people. So upsetting. So that happened, and then you are grieving this. I'm grieving this, a relationship ended that I knew was supposed to end. Grieving my ends of summer, grieving, when you lose things, and it's not just people, but when you lose things that are important to you, you are grieving. You grieve. You're sad. You're heartbroken. And that's how I've been feeling. I've been feeling like so heartbroken. I've been feeling so lost without. You know what I mean? Like I've lost something. In all actuality, you don't really lose. You don't lose. You never lose. There's no such thing as losing. You always will be gaining something. Whether this thing leaves you and something else comes in replacing that, or you just, but this is an inevitable emotional roller coaster. I'm a Cancer, and this is naturally me. To laugh at 1 o'clock and cry at 2 and be angry at 3 o'clock, and it's all the same to me. It is all the same. And I mean, it could sound unhealthy, but this is how I navigate through, like I know nothing else. Like I know absolutely nothing else. I know no rigidness and no coldness for one whole day. I have to go through at least 5 different emotions throughout this one day. I don't know. I need to see how many there are, any emotions there are, but I feel like it's so vast. Like there are times where I just feel like I'm staring into this out the window, and I'm like, I feel nothing. So, um, so then I would say around September, I began this journey of entrepreneurship where I quit my job and I focus completely on what it is, me personally, getting out of this cycle of working for someone else and moving into trusting my skill and trusting God enough to be my own boss, to make my own money at my own expense on my own terms. That's exactly what happened. And I really got focused on it in November and December, because even though my eyes are still open for looking for like a job in the world, I'm still also like, well, as I'm doing that, I need to make sure that I start honing in everything that I need to grow myself. Like, I have no choice. I can't possibly settle for working for somebody else having the talent and passions that I have. You just literally selling yourself short. You're literally telling yourself, I cannot do what God has given me on my own. I need somebody else to validate my existence by paying me for, my squandered skill. And then, you might really end up with a job that you love, where you get to have your talents showcased on high, and that's ideal. But most of the time it's not like that. Most of the time you are in a place where you do not want to be, and my heart breaks for things like that. And I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to give that a try right now. But being broke is no joke. And that's one thing that's like, being on your own in this career sense and trying to figure out what it is that you truly wish to do and who you wish to be. It is lonely, and it is inspiring, and it is powerful, and it breaks you down. It does, because every turn you have to transform and to be stronger for this. You have to play another role. You have to look at yourself and hold yourself accountable for all the things that you've done, all the things that you're supposed to do throughout the day. All your time is yours. There is nobody to tell you what to do. There's nobody to say, oh, come in at this time and you have this task for the day. There's no one telling you what to do. You're telling yourself. So you have to have this profound discipline. And that's hard. That's really hard. That is really hard. That's really hard. And on this journey, you end up being in these feelings of, like feeling shitty. You feel shitty. You feel shitty a lot. Every day I'm crying. Every day. But the job always gets done. What I need to do gets done. I will be crying while I'm doing it, but it gets done. And you have to be okay with with feeling like you're losing. You have to be okay with that. Because again, that's just a human construct to lose. There's nothing that you're losing. You're always going to gain. And not even gain, because if you're not losing, you're not gaining. But it's always going to be, if you're being optimistic about it, there's always going to be the light at the end of the tunnel. There's always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. Always. It's very gloomy. Sometimes you're looking down a tunnel and you're just like, it's pitch black, I see nothing. And you're like, you have to just look a little harder and believe a little bit more. You do. It's been a very, very crazy 2018 for me. It really has. I wish for the days when I didn't think twice about who I was and what I was doing with my life, and it was just okay for me to go to a job and hang out with my friends and spend money on clothes and spiritual joys and going out and just having fun. I don't do that like I used to anymore. My mind is constantly on this wheel of what is it I can do better? How can I be better? My focus has been on me this whole time. I have really lost sight. I wouldn't even say I lost sight. I have no desire to showcase any type of life on social media, which is bad in the business sense. But it's like my success is not gonna lie on if I have more than 100 likes. Like, my success cannot be that. I can't be popular on Instagram and shitty in real life. Like, my goal is to work on me internally, mentally, and of the body and the mind, so that my knowledge can be so strong that when social media falls away, because it can, I'm not gonna say it will, it can, that I still have myself and I still have my sound credentials, my true work towards the bigger goal, So every day, this is me every day, and just writing and planning and learning and meeting people and extending myself to people, and it's a lot. And I'm constantly having to rotate around thoughts of feeling inadequate, thoughts of feeling stupid and silly, and then thoughts and remembering who I am. When you feel like you must be doing more, and you feel like your purpose in this life is bigger than how you've been living and the purpose that people have tried to bestow upon you, because humans can get really predictable. They can just do the same thing and create the satisfaction in that. And they look at you like you're crazy when you don't do the same thing. Like, you're just like, no, there's got to be more to this life than just settling. They look at you like you're crazy. They really do. And if you feel like you have this huge purpose, you have to work on that and move in that, because in all truth, God, the gods, the energies that provide balance for this life beyond what we can see, is taking care of you. You're taken care of, in whatever way that you are taken care of, and whatever you see that you are grateful for, you need to, understand that you're always being taken care of. And as long as you're here, you are well, and you're looked after. And to move in that, there's a reason why it is you. There's a reason why it is you who feels like this. Not everybody's going to feel like they should be doing more. Not everybody's going to feel like that. And when you feel like you need to be doing more, and there's something bigger that's going on that you need to, have your hand in, because it's like, I know there's something that needs to be done about this destruction, this sadness, this hopelessness that, is seeping and is living in this air. You have to trust that and move on that. You really do. You really do. I don't know if my video made any sense. I kind of just wanted to shoot this because I really want to get back into talking more connecting with people in the virtual world, and showing who I am and what I feel. And this is just something that I just, my last video was very much like, I'm gonna be honest all the time. When I feel like making a video, I'm gonna make one. When I feel like posting it, I'm going to post it. I'm not editing anything. I set up my stand in the most genuine way to put my phone up so I can record it. I have literally 21 minutes on my phone because I take a million screenshots and a million pictures a day, and I don't want to delete them until I can print them out. Can't print them out because I don't have the money for it. It's all connected. But it works, and you make it work, and I make it work as best as I can. I do. But I am forever grateful for my tribe of my sisterhood, I should say. I hate saying tribe, my sisterhood of, women, and my brotherhood too. The people who are the same as me, the people who keep me afloat. When I feel like I'm drowning, I can always call on them. And this is important for you to, to pull your people together, and to have these people when you feel like you need help. You need help, because it's going to be hard. This life is going to be hard. It is going to be hard. It will, but it is not impossible to survive and live, and to be bigger than what the world has told you you could be. There are many things stacked against us as a people, and you as a being of enlightenment, of, you know, greatness. I don't know. I'm talking now, just regular or whatever. I have like a minute left. Let me just end it now. Enjoy this video, watch it. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you as soon as I have an idea for the next video. Happy Saturday, December 15th.